Hello, Demi here from Spark Angels again. Today we're going to be looking at iPhone 5C. And this 5C is Apple logoing. So what it's doing, you get it to do it without plugging it to charge, no? Right, what it's doing is it's showing up the Apple logo and then going off and then showing the Apple logo. So that's pretty much all it's doing. So we're just going to diagnose it and try and figure out as to what is causing it to do that. We have sounds of an airport in the background, obviously people going away, being school holiday and stuff, so hopefully that's enjoyable. Right, so I'll explain what we do when we get a device in this Apple logoing. So initially, Apple logoing, normally the best thing to get at to stop it from Apple logoing is by restoring it. But obviously before we restore it, because obviously when you restore it you lose all the customer's data on it unless they've got it backed up. So restoring it is one of the last options we do try, as obviously we want to keep people's data on their device if they haven't backed it up. So firstly what we'll do is we'll try some parts in it, try and see what it does. So I'll open this one up quickly and then we'll have a look and see what's going on. Really? Go away, little spider. You're messing up my logo. Right, so we'll open this one up. This one doesn't have bottom screws in it, so by the looks of it, someone's been in it before. So we'll just open it up and see what's going on. Okay. Right, so that's not looking too healthy already. It looks almost like corrosion in the background, but I'm not entirely sure. So what we'll do is we'll undo the battery. So generally the first thing we try is we open up the device and we'll try a new battery in it and see what that does. So we'll take out the battery on this one. Alright, so what I can see is it doesn't have the battery tabs on it. So we'll see as to why it doesn't have the battery tabs. Ah, right, okay, so there we go. So by the looks of it, the battery isn't even, wow, okay. The battery isn't even adhesive down. And it's got like, what actually looks like glue. Because the adhesive that was behind it has been peeled off, so someone's obviously taken out the battery before. And the adhesive there is rock hard. And it's actually cracking by pulling it off. So that looks like someone has actually glued it in place. So yeah, that could be the cause of it. So with obviously people taking out batteries and putting it back in, they obviously haven't used the correct adhesive again, they've tried to glue it back into place. But obviously with batteries they get quite warm, so I'd imagine that's just made the glue hard and it's just come loose. With batteries coming loose, that could be the reason why it's Apple logo. So with the battery coming loose, obviously the battery sits in the device and when it's loose it can wobble around. These flex cables on batteries are very weak, so with all that tension, obviously you throwing around the device, putting in your pocket, putting it up to your ear, that battery's moving around a lot. Any impact that it takes is going to affect that battery connector. So it could be down to the actual battery itself, and that's why the phone is just Apple logoing. But obviously with gluing it down, obviously you never want to glue battery down, you want to use the correct adhesive. Apple put that adhesive in there for a reason, to stick it down and stick it down well. So obviously with gluing in place, not the best solution for that. So what I'll try is I'll try a new battery in it, see what it does. So got a new battery here. And we'll see what that does. So we're just going to put the battery in for now just to test it, just to see what it does. There's no point adhesing down the battery just to put it in just to test. So we'll put that in. Majority of batteries when you get them new, they come out, they have some life in them, so we'll see if this Apple logo goes again or if it actually goes past the point of the Apple logo. So obviously while I was doing this, I'll explain some other things. So with if it isn't the battery, you're looking at a few other things. Like I said, because this device has been repaired before, it could be so many things that cause the Apple logo to come up. I mean, sometimes it could just be down to the software, and the software has just crashed and it just needs a restore, and that's why it's happened. Majority of the time it's down to other things, like it could be your front camera, it could be your home button, or like, there we go, it's turned on. So by the looks of it, that one's just the battery, due to the battery not sticking down properly. But like I was saying, it could be down to other things. It could be down to your home button on other models, sometimes even this model. It could be down to your front camera being faulty, and that's causing it to have a logo. It could be down to more serious things like your board, it could be the TriStar, it could be numerous amount of things. There could be so many things that causes the Apple logo to appear, and only boot loop, so show the Apple, go off, show the Apple logo again. Majority of cases we found though, it does need a restore, and majority of cases swapping out a battery, trying other things on it, still gets the Apple logo, and then you do the restore and it